Hi there, my name's Stuart. I'm a master practitioner in NLP and I work in boxing and business.
Okay, Stuart, I want to talk about boxing, in particular, rematches in boxing. Key.
Okay,
Let's talk about a fighter that comes off, fought their heart out, and only manages to get a draw, but is given an immediate rematch. Disappointed, comes to you. How do you
okay.
treat them? How do you deal with them?
What I do is we take the learnings from that fight. So what happens is if they really think they've won, obviously there's going to be disappointment, heartache. They're going to be kind of angry. There's going to be a lot of emotion, charged emotion. So what we need to do is get them away from the emotion, put it right, what went right in their head. And you have to accept that decision at the end of the day because you can't change what's happened. So you need to take full responsibility of what's happened. So for example, they can say, look, I think the judges were wrong. You need to get past that stage. So you then have to get that right and then treat the rematch as a new match. You know you've beaten him before, so you can beat him again. So it's about being at their best, but also not just being at their best, improving on last time. So you're always getting better. So it's being prepared, but treating it as a new match, but also taking the learnings from the first match.
What about a winning rematch? You've been the one that's won the fight. It's been close. You've won the fight, but they want you to fight this guy again.
Okay. Quite similar. It's obviously the emotion would be different. It'll be, I've won, I'm happy. But we've got to make sure that they're not too happy that they go, wow, this is an easy fight. Because there's a rematch for a reason. So you know what they're like. So you know that they're a good boxer. So you need to be prepared to be at your best again. It's no good taking anything lightly for emotion. So what you need to do is prepare that you have won, but also, again, treat it as a new fight. It's a new fight. It's a new chapter. So, yes, you have beaten that person before, but you cannot take it lightly. You have to be at your best. So what I would say is you have to think like a champion, but train like a contender. Always that way. So physically, you are number two. You're training like a contender to be a champion, but mentally, you're already that champion.
Okay. And this final one, what about a fighter that wins a fight, but isn't at their best when they win the fight?
Okay.
Yeah. Isn't they're not at the best. They win the fight, they nick it through, they get through, but they're not at the best, whether it be weight problems or they were injured in the fight and there's an immediate rematch and they didn't want the fight in the first place. They have to have a rematch for this guy they didn't want to fight the first time round. How do they switch on this time to put on a better performance?
Right, okay. Firstly, when you say weight problems, this is where I get, shall we say, not very popular. If a boxer is really struggling to make weight, health comes first. And I'd say to my clients, look, you need to consider going up a weight, which is never popular with promoters, managers, and things like that. So because I put the athlete first, it does get a bit, shall we say, heated.
Okay.
So if that health-wise, I will not work with someone. If I know someone is killing themselves to get weight, I'm out. I am out. It's as simple as that. If it's because of an injury, okay, you've got to take the learnings. You can't help an injury. So you obviously know you're going to be better anyway because you wasn't at your best, which has happened to me anyway with Ross Birkinshaw on Spike TV.
Right.
He'll be back. He will be back and he'll be amazing because it was an injury. That's life, part of the parcel. If they weren't at their best, I mean, you've also got to take the learnings from that as well and take away the emotion because just take the learning and say, hey, wasn't the best of my night, but mentally rehearse you being at your best. Go through it in your mind 100 times that you're being at your best so it becomes repetitive. Once it becomes repetitive, it becomes a habit. Winning is a habit and so is losing. So in your mind, become a winner all the time. So what happens is you get the confidence And also, if you're confident in what you're doing, your reaction time will be at your fastest.
So, Stuart, how do people contact you?
They can contact me via Twitter at Stuart Howe, which is STUARTHOW. They can contact me via email at winatsport@hotmail.co.uk. They can contact me via mobile on 07890 537078 and on my webpage, which is www.stuarthowe.co.uk.
Thank you very much, Stuart.
Thank you.